Done a lot of great things here in these years at Iowa. Multiple awards. We do not lose rivalry games. Do not lose rivalry games. A lot of Mackey awards. Keep up that Iowa tradition. $20-34. Good years, but 4 natties in a row means it's time to move on. Move on to Arizona. But
We're set for a Power 4 conference matchup. It's the SEC versus the Big 12. Both sides looking for a statement victory today. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Columbia, home field of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats.
Game 1, year 1 of the new Arizona season.
For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Second and 10 from the 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Arizona. That's how you finish. A diva, but when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Kenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina. And now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Big fella moving. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona! They'll send the tight end in motion. They just keep firing. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona! And that is a drive. This is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're...
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to Tucson, Arizona, and the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack. He's looking to pass. Fires left. Complete downfield. Wide open spaces. There he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. All that. Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome everyone to Tucson, Arizona, and the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Air Wildcats. Didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Under fire. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. First and 10 from the 24. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Arizona. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because...
Touchdown, Arizona! And the comeback is on!
You're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive, and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another Being a Diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome everyone to Tucson, Arizona, and the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another team from the Big Long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Arizona! A great catch and run for 6. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Arizona. The defense putting... Quarterback making checks. He'll set up to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats! And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
players one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Touchdown, Wildcats. And they grab the advantage.
400 yards passing.
The Wildcats are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Snagged in the end.
Wide receivers, they bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home of the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. It's a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Arizona. A great catch and run for 6. 1st and 10. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And that one's picked off. What a play. It's a short return. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. Heading for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged him behind the woodshed and dominated from the start.
In the house, Barry Sanders and Thurman Thomas built and T. Boone Pickens financed. Welcome to Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Cowboys, where the paddle people are ready to open up a can. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the Arizona Wildcats taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse. Like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big lets it fly deep downfield. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship. And winning a national championship maybe.
Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona, in the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Arizona Wildcats.
Confidence out a lot.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Steps away to find some room. On the run, deep down the right side. Brought down and the... They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcat. And that might be the edge of his range, but they won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona, in the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Arizona Wildcats. for EA. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona!
To make that stop.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Turning on the jet. And into the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet this ball game comes to a close. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's almost...
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Arizona State Sun Devils. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Strive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important.
Touchdown, Arizona! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree.
They're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Back to pass on second down. Working that left side now. Turning it on. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Arizona right back to the line. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's the pressure. Got his man. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Arizona has the offense humming, set up with another first down. On the move, he fires. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Making side adjustments here. They'll run it from the gun. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Looking for the score, and into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Every time we...
Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. Makes to grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. He leaves it with the back. Finds a little space.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
The Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. Slings it downfield. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. He wants to change this route. He's looking to throw. Rushes on him. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Wildcats. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That'll... This drive will open from the 15. Going right to work up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, did he set his offense up at the 30.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but...
From the 8.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Not sure what good can come out of passing here. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. The prize is the oldest rivalry trophy in college football, and it is Arizona who will bring home the Territorial Cup. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. To Houston, Texas, today at NRG Stadium, as we are going to find out who will go home as champions of the Kinder's Texas Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
It's
just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. Guided out of bounds at the 20-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown! All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving